Hey everybody, Sagittarius. Welcome back to the One Akashic. I'm Natalia, and I'm going to be doing your March tarot reading. We're looking at the strongest energies around you in March. We're looking at your love energy, your partner's love energy, and we're going to do a quick money spread. Sagittarius, your money spread was really interesting. I feel like Sagittarius, you're doing a lot of planning, like about how to live your best life. Okay, so let's get started on your love feelings. So Saggies, you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy right now. So I really feel like there are some Saggies who are enjoying being single, or there are some Saggies who are just enjoying the stage that they're at in their life right now. I feel like a lot of this enjoyment has to do with being, financially, fiscally comfortable, actually. So I am definitely getting the feeling that this isn't just about singlehood, but for some of you it will be, okay? But I feel like there a lot of Saggies out here are supporting themselves, feeling great, supporting, like their family or the people that they love, and just enjoying that. You guys are enjoying, the fruits of your labor, really. The Nine of Pentacles is about somebody really just, celebrating themselves, and but there is definitely a tone of singlehood to it. So I do think that a lot of you are enjoying being single. This is clarified by the Hermit. So the singlehood part of this, I think, is really playing out for some of you. Now, the Hermit is about going within. I feel like Sagittarius, you're coming out of a hermit stage. I feel like Saggies had gone within. You guys might have been waiting to see manifestations materialize, okay? And I feel like you're coming out of hiding. And maybe not focusing on manifesting so much because you're seeing your manifestations, come into fruition right in front of you. So the Hermit is clarified by the Strength and the Three of Cups. Now, a lot of people would say that this is a third party situation, but I think we're past that. Okay, so if there was a third party situation, I think we're well past that now. What I'm seeing is that Sagittarius is having the strength to not argue and fight. Okay, they're trying to resist interacting with somebody who argues and fights with them. I also am getting the feeling that Sagittarius is feeling like there ain't no fucking competition on it. So if they're dealing with somebody, Venus retrograde, right? If they're dealing with somebody who's giving them the indication that there's competition or something like that, they're like, there ain't no competition. Go to that. Go to eat hamburger, bitch, because I'm filet mignon, right? Maybe you don't want really great food. And I'm not saying that to be rude, but it's really great to have an amazing sense of self-confidence. Now, the Three of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Wands. So I just feel like I think there's two messages here. I think that Sagittarius is absolutely protecting their peace, and I think that Sagittarius is protecting whatever relationships they have that they value, and they are protecting their right to enjoy themselves to the fullest in the way that they want to. I think that Sagittarius just is not playing no games. They're not trying to explain themselves to anybody. If there's a partner that they're dealing with that isn't vibing, it's gone. They're protecting themselves from an energy that doesn't allow them to be their authentic selves and be with their soul tribe. Okay, so if you are a partner to Sagittarius and you're not giving them the freedom that they need, we know Saggies need a certain amount of freedom. If you're not giving them the space and the freedom that they need to be weird and be themselves, then it's just not going to work out. Okay, now for Sagittarius's partner, we have the Three of Swords clarified by the Four of Swords. This is actually a good progression for your partner. It is upsetting to see that your partner's in the Three of Swords unless you like that, unless this person did something naughty to you. But in all seriousness, Sagittarius, your partner is feeling a sense of heartbreak here. Now, I'm getting a side message that for some of you, like retired Sagittariuses or something, your partner isn't in heartbreak about your relationship. Your partner is under an extreme amount of stress about other things. And what I'm seeing for the Four of Swords for that particular situation is that this person is it's not so much a rest and recovery period as much as it's a wait and see period. Okay, so there are they've got some manifestations aside from the relationship. It might have something to do with it, but for some of you who are in very stable relationships, your partner is really stressed out about something else, and it's something that they really want to be done with. And there's a lot of mystery about this. It's like decisions, like maybe you're dealing with stocks or, properties or something like that. So we've got the Two of Wands here, and also the moon card, right? So what I'm seeing here is that your partner may be extremely stressed out about possibly property, about secrets that are going to be found out, some sort of mystery. And I feel like there's going to be an absolute standstill because something needs to be figured out. So we'll clarify these a little bit more. Spirit, please clarify the moon for your partner's feelings. For others of you, you and your partner have had a big fight, probably has something to do with that Five of Wands, and your partner, you're not speaking to them. 10 of Wands. Saggy. Damn, your partner's fucked up. Okay, so your partner feels like there's a tremendous burden here to carry concerning something. And this something has to do with like getting the family to safety, making sure that, like they're safe, or the family is safe. And this one with the Two of Wands in reverse has to do with like a halt in planning, like something, like there needs to be an adjustment made to planning, but it depends on mysterious conditions, like something needs to be found out in order for things to work out. So this is the moon card here is clarified by the 10 of Wands. So your partner is feeling tremendously overwhelmed. For some of you, this person just has a lot of self-work to do. Like they may have mental illness. For the moon card to come up twice like that, they're not able to move forward in their thinking. For some of you, I feel like you're dealing with somebody that goes around in circles. They go around in cycles of like depression and mental illness, and they're not able to help themselves out. Okay, so the 10 of Wands is clarified by the Empress. Okay, and interestingly, the Empress is coming out over here. So for some of you, your partner's heavily focused on you, or possibly like in a healing phase. But actually, Sagis, I think you guys are coming out as the Empress because you're showing up as the Empress in your financial reading also. I think you guys might have a little bit of a stalker on your hands here, okay? For others of you, I think that there's somebody that you're in a very stable relationship who's trying to figure out some sort of stressful situation that like maybe your family is in, and it is quite stressful for this person, and your partner's just stressed out. So just support your partner. I think the Empress card might be saying for that situation too, just be supportive of your partner because they might need that. Okay, for your financial situation, we've got the Hermit. So it's so interesting because the Hermit came out for you in your feelings towards love also under the Nine of Pentacles. So we've got something going on about money here. Even though we didn't get money cards for your person, I'm getting the strong feeling that it does have to do with money and finances and assets and things like that, okay? So the Hermit is clarified by the Three of Wands and the High Priestess. So I feel like this is telling me that Sagittarius is having, I think Sagittariuses are highly intuitive people. I think you guys are light shadowed people who attract spirits and things like that. So, I think it's underrated when the High Priestess comes out for Sagittarius and people are like, you might be dealing with a Pisces. Motherfucker, Sagittarius is highly intuitive. All right. So I feel like you're doing some serious future planning and you're being intuitive about your future planning. And I think you're really using intuition, not just logic. Okay. The High Priestess is clarified by the Nine of Wands on its side and the Empress. So I feel like you're going to be tight-lipped, zip, about, like a plan that you have to fully take care of yourself financially. Like you want to live a certain type of lifestyle, like an Empress. And the Nine of Wands is telling me that like you'll divulge some information about it, but you're not going to say too much. This isn't so much about being knocked down many times and being the wounded warrior. This is about you, like protecting this, okay? And the Three of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. The Knight of Wands is talking about something, in this situation, it's with the Eight of Swords, it's talking about something that you're deeming to be an unreliable investment. So I think that you're being extremely thoughtful, pensive, and just discerning about how your money is going to flow for your future. And I think that you want to, make good investments that I think you want to make good investments that will grow, like that won't get stuck, that are not, subject to, like how sometimes people like are really, really into the stock market, right? And then they watch the stock market crash and they're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what should I do? What should I do? I feel like this is Sag in a thought process. Like maybe I should choose a more stable way to invest my money. But I also feel like Sag is planning for the rainy day. Like they're thinking about something unreliable, maybe even someone unreliable, and saying, let me make sure that I have something set aside for that. Okay. I do feel like Sagis are coming into, good fortune in March and April. So I feel like that's why you have all this future planning on your mind, Sagis. So be careful with your money. And I'm loving the energy that you're in for love. So if this reading resonated with you, hit like and subscribe. Peace.